So the sun is slowly starting to creep through the trees. And when that sun starts to creep through the trees, little bugs start to hatch. It's the morning hatch. The water surface starts to warm up just a little bit. Bugs get a little active. And they start hatching it. And the fish, they become a little bit more active. So I'm gonna walk up here and sort of see these pile of trees up and down the side of the bank here. It's still relatively shallow, but it's gonna be deep up near those trees. So as I'm slowly walking up the creek, on the opposite side of where I'm gonna cast, I'm looking up there and I'm looking to see if there's anything rising or if there's anything slurping the surface to kind of give me an address of where I should cast. And I'm scanning the water surface for some hatches as well. There are tiny little yellow bugs coming off the surface here. Very tiny. I don't want to make too much noise or push the water up too much, because even though the flow is coming down, the water will still get pushed up and cause a little disruption, and the trout notice that. So as I'm approaching here, I can't tell if this is deep over in front of this. So really the only way to tell is just to go ahead and cast. So I'm just gonna cast in here. See how deep it is. I'm using a dry dropper, so it's tough to kind of quickly change the depth. So let it drift for probably about 3 or 4 feet. That usually gets the fly down as deep as it's gonna be. And if my fly is dragging like that, and it's probably a little too deep. Oh, I'm not entirely sure that was a bottom. Let's try that again. Yeah, I think that's dragging on the bottom. So one more cast close to that tree. Now using a dry dropper rig, that really increases your odds, because you'll never know when that one random trout is looking up and is hungry and wants to go after that big old juicy fly. I'm using a rosin hopper, which sort of could look like a big large caddis if someone wanted to mistaken it for a big large caddis. Mend my line up so it limits the amount of drag pulling my fly down. So I know the depth is relatively good, so I'm going to continue on. This all looks good to me in here, so as I'm just walking up, I'm just going to cast in here. There's some rocks on the bottom, which is a great spot to hide if you're a trout. Try to get way over there by that. I didn't want to hit the surface. Nice, slow approach. That way your fly's not bam slamming onto the surface. Increases your odds. Do a little cast right over there next to that. Now the one thing that I do love about a nice flat slow run like this is the trout, as soon as anything hits the surface, they're looking at it. They might not eat it, but they're looking at it. It's a lot easier for them to see it. Increases your odds of getting hit on the surface as well. I'm snagged in the one spot I don't want to be snagged in, which is the hole. So it's a lot shallower than I thought. I got to be careful about that. If I keep hitting the bottom, I might have to shorten my indicator. And man, it would be great if something just smacked the surface at it. All right. Took that gray waltz. It's a shiny fish. Alright, let's get this guy released. Just easier just to use this. Oh dear, I lost that fly. Oh well. There you go. Jolt you back into some energy.